All right, y'all. Welcome back. It's Tuesday. Jumping into items 7 and 8 on our 11 common challenges for startups and small business enterprises. If you missed 1 through 6, go back and look through those. They're on the YouTube channel and on the ascentmethod.com insights page. So, number 7 today, scaling up. And really, when you're scaling up, first of all, congratulations. It's probably a good problem to have. We need to grow the business because demand is there. Our customers are liking our products. Other people want access to those goods or services. This is a good problem. However, this is an area where you can get into big trouble. So the main takeaway for when you're scaling up, go back, review items 1 through 6. Look at your financial plan. Look at your marketing and your sales plan. Have a plan. Look at your time management. What is scaling up going to do? How is it going to put new demands on the organization? And how do we meet those demands? Financially, personnel, time, all of it. Similarly, when scaling up, lots of changes in compliance as your organization grows. Whether that's something just franchising, moving into new jurisdictions, new taxing jurisdictions, new commercial environments, other things like OSHA and the Affordable Care Act, which can be triggered as your personnel hits certain levels. So having those trusted advisors, even if it's on a temporary basis, to help you scale up so that you get that full picture of all that's required. Not just getting bigger, not just adding people and adding locations. It's not that simple. You need to make sure you have all of the pieces in place before you start executing on your plan to scale up. And then similarly, the last thing when we talk about scaling up, and this is just a rule of thumb to help you avoid what is a common issue in scaling up, which is you get overextended. Coming from oil and gas, very volatile market. When times are great, lots of companies, they get overextended. They start paying too much for land and services and things like that. They take on too much debt to meet those obligations. And of course, inevitably, when the market comes back to earth, those are the companies that have scaled up poorly and find themselves in hot water. We don't want that to be you. So, separate your wants from your needs. Yeah, the market's going great. We'd love to get really big, really fast. But what if the market takes a dip? Are we going to be able to fulfill those obligations? So that goes back to a concept we talked about earlier. Total cost of ownership. As you scale up, what is the new total cost of ownership of running your business end to end? Start there, get an idea of what it's going to cost, and figure out how far you can go. But most importantly, get those priorities straight. Do you want it, or does your company need it? There's a big question when scaling up. And then number 8, this is a big shift. We're not going to lump these together today, but it's that desire to operate in your comfort zone. And as the saying goes, a comfort zone is a nice place, but nothing grows there. And so as a leader, you have to get comfortable outside of your comfort zone. Because the reality is, change doesn't always happen internally. Sometimes a big external catalyst comes along and changes the world for you a little bit. We've certainly seen that this year. And then we've certainly seen how that change continues to evolve. Working from home. Adaptation for a lot of companies. Oh, but now the kids have to learn online too. So we have to adapt work from home as well to manage this tension, the time that everyone has available, setting those priorities for the organization. So, comfort zone. However you choose, you've got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because then you build resilience in yourself and in your team. It also gives you the opportunity, if you're kind of looking up over the horizon, you're delegating, you're staying in that leadership role, managing the vision, not managing the day-to-day minutia. Maybe you see some of these changes coming over the horizon, giving you an advantage ahead of your competitors to start making some preliminary changes, updating your plans, if nothing else, internally managing that change. Because when you have externally imposed change, a lot of times that means you have nothing to do but react. Much better if you have an opportunity to respond. So that's 7 and 8. Scaling up, a great problem to have, but one that can be fraught with issues if you're not looking at the entire picture. Similarly, getting out of your comfort zone. None of us really want to do it, but that's the role you took on. You wanted to start a business. You wanted to be a leader. A lot of that exists outside of your comfort zone. So that's 7 and 8. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 and 10. Close it out on Thursday with number 11. Until then, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.